Hey there, man. Well, indeed, that was a lengthy video. I've noticed a lot of interesting stuff about you, and honestly speaking, I'm starting to like the fact that you're using your ears to depict all those little details out of this lesson, which everybody thinks it's pretty easy at first, but when they tackle it, they always end up like, oh man, I thought this was going to be easier. Well, it's not, because it's a lot of details and you have to take care of everything in order to make it sound nice, because it's not filled with a lot of notes, so you have to make each note count. And indeed, out of what I'm seeing, you have nailed every aspect, but out of what I've seen from the demonstration of the full playing, you still need to work on it, because there are things that still catch you by surprise, and even though if separately you're playing them, just let me plug this in. Even though if separately you're nailing them, when you're in the context, some stuff takes you by surprise. It's normal. Oops. That's a bit too loud, I guess. Okay, so take care of this one in particular. I want you to do this a little quicker. It's just like a jerk, jerking off the neck, but not in that nasty sense that, oops, I think I said something stupid, but anyway, you just yank the neck and about it, but anyway. Yeah, well, anyway, the notes don't really matter in this case here. I'm just trying to talk about interpretation. So focus on making every note count. That's what I have to say for now. So I'm waiting for a complete take, and we can discuss on that, because out of what I'm seeing now, you got the hang of it, but I need to see the whole take to be able to take the discussion further. Now, talking about those arpeggios that you have shown me. Well, I'm not that proficient with that rolling technique myself, and honestly speaking, I haven't exercised sweep picking for a long time, so but my advice would be to take things slower and play until you feel that your hands are in total sync and relaxed. Then again, respect the shapes and play. My advice for this one would be to play. I noticed that you have a tone which is a little bit too distorted for example, for the voice of your guitar, you have a little bit too much distortion, and it's going to smear the expression of it. So lower the gain, and in the case of the sweeping stuff, lower the gain as well, because it's going to make you play clean and accurate, even though it's going to feel like hell at first, but after all, you're going to see the benefits. And then regarding legato, I'm going to recommend a lesson which focuses on the exact stuff that you're talking, so stretches and working on one string and trying to mute the others. I don't know if your finger is a problem, even though it has that little problem that it has, and it's not cheating to use all your fingers to mute the strings. There's no such thing as cheating. Cheating is if you take someone else to play your guitar for you and you say, hey, that was me. It's not you. It's just someone else. But if you play it, there's no such thing as cheating as long as you come up with the right sound, and you play relaxed, and you enjoy what you're doing. So just take things slower and try to mute the strings. See, I'm having this tone, which is a little bit cleaner than what you had. So my advice, my general advice for the technique stuff, use a tone which is not that oversaturated with gain, because when you have a lot of gain, your technique is not going to come out that nicely. I've noticed a lot of great players that have so little gain in their playing. The thing that struck me on the back of my head with a big knuckle was Slash's tone last month when he came to Bucharest. Man, that guitar was dry as a desert, and I was like, oh my god, how is this dude playing all this stuff with that less gain? But he had so much expression in his tone when playing long notes and all that kind of stuff. So you have to find some middle ground between a tone which allows you to be expressive and helps your technique at the same time. That means a little bit of experimenting, of course. So aside from that legato lesson, which I'm going to recommend, I'm also going to post a little video regarding the my video setup. Okay, and I'm going to post that one for you as well. I don't have that much stuff actually. I just have two lights which summed up have about 1,000 watts. So they're Swiss Electron lights. One that has 600 and the other one has 350 watts. The big one has a diffusion umbrella, and the small one has a reflection umbrella. This stuff is a little bit important. I don't know if you have that sort of stuff. And regarding the screen, I have a black screen that you can take any kind of color. You're just going to see it in the video. So that being said, I'm waiting to see a take for the voice of your guitar, and I'm also going to show you the voice of your guitar too. That one is a bit trickier because it has even more complex bends, so if you want to dabble into more foreign territory when you finish with this one, just be my guest. So if I missed anything, just let me know, okay? It was a long video. Cheers, man.